Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to take you through the Week 5 challenges for Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 4. I like to complete the weekly challenges as quickly as possible, and so if you want to know how to complete them quickly and efficiently, then keep watching. So I always start by trying to complete as many challenges as possible in Team Rumble. I like Team Rumble because you can complete multiple challenges in one match, since half of the map is dedicated to your teammates. And so I recommend identifying which challenges can be completed in Team Rumble and doing those first, and then switching to solos, duos, or squads to complete the others. So the first challenge we're going to complete is search chests at Doom's Domain, and this is the easiest challenge to get done. And so I'm just going to drop right to Doom's Domain and quickly open as many chests as I can. Alright, so now the first challenge is complete, and so what I decided to do is take a look at the map and see whether I can complete anything else in this area. And so the next challenge that I go ahead and do is the collect floating rings at Coral Castle, and so we're going to head over and do that. As I'm sure you guys can see, I have no problem dying in the storm if it means completing a challenge, so keep that in mind too. And so at this point I realized that there aren't any other challenges that I can do within this match based on where the circle is, and so I'm just going to finish the round, get as many kills as I can, and then I'll start another Team Rumble match, or I'll go into a solo match to try to complete a different challenge. And so this was later in the same Team Rumble match, and even though there aren't any more weekly challenges, there are still daily challenges that you can always do. And so usually in the remainder of the match, I just try to do as many of those daily challenges for XP as possible. For the next couple of minutes, I'm going to show some of the kill highlights I have from that match. If you're not interested, feel free to skip ahead to when I complete the next challenge. Alright, so that concludes our first Team Rumble match, and now we're going to move on to the third challenge. Alright, and so next I decided to hop into a solo match for the Dirty Docks challenge. Specifically it says Elimination of Dirty Docks. This is one that you can do in Team Rumble, but I feel like it would just be quicker to do it in solos because I can't control what side of the map I'm going to be on in Team Rumble, and so I hopped into a solo match. So another quick tip I have for people who are trying to build up their XP quickly is just to make sure that you thank the bus driver before you jump out. That's something that was always super hard for me to remember for some reason, but now I'm used to doing it, and so make sure to press down on the D-pad so that you can get some easy XP points. As you guys can see, I'm pretty trash with the charged shotgun. And so unfortunately, I was only able to get one kill in that match, but that's okay. We're just gonna, hop into another one. And so here I'm just looking for a weapon as quickly as possible and then trying to find someone to kill. And so since I'm here for kills, I don't want to let this person get away, so but I'm just doing a pretty terrible job of killing him. Got the job done though. And there we go, that challenge is done, so on to the next one. And so the next challenge is to make a Stark robot dance. You can only do this one in solos, duos, or squads because the robots don't show up in Team Rumble, so I hopped into another solo match. And here I'm just going directly to where I saw one of the planes land, and you can identify that by the blue smoke that you see right here. So to make the robots dance, you just have to kill them, hack them, and then when you get a chance, just dance right next to them. And now that challenge is complete. It actually happened so fast that I didn't even realize at first, so I kept running around trying to get them to dance. If you're curious to see what it looks like when they dance, here's a quick little clip. They just do the robot, you know, how unique. But yep, so that's it, and so we can move on to the next one. And so the next challenge is to jump through the flaming ring at Salty in a vehicle. For this one, I hopped back into a Team Rumble match because it's something that can be done in Team Rumble, so why not make your life easier? And so here I'm just diving down to Salty, and then I'm going to try to look for a vehicle. Now what I've noticed in Team Rumble is that technically this season you can drive the cars in Team Rumble, but it seems like it's so difficult to find one, and so I ultimately just ended up hopping in a boat and doing the challenge that way. Alright, so for the next challenge you have to destroy Gorgers, and this was by far the most difficult challenge, not because the Gorgers are hard to destroy, but because they're hard to find. So I'm going to give you my personal advice on how I think you should go about it. Online I see a lot of people are saying that you should kind of like get in a helicopter and then look for a red beam. I personally never see a red beam, so I recommend trying a different strategy.
Yeah, I see it.
And so what I did was I just went straight to a place where I had seen them before, which was Retail Row, and it was there. So after that, my squad mates and I just went ahead and destroyed it. It was pretty easy with 3 people. But I will say you don't have to be in squads to complete this challenge. I've destroyed Gorgers alone before. And so the last challenge, finally, is to drive a car from Slurpy Swamp to Catty Corner in less than 4 minutes. It says that you're supposed to do it without getting out, but I feel like I got out of the car at some point and it was fine. Either way, you just make sure that you fill up the car with gas before you take off from Slurpy, and then you should be fine. You just follow the road from Slurpy through Misty Meadows, and then it'll take you straight to Catty Corner. It's not too bad. Also, of course, this challenge does not need to be completed with the squad. I just happen to be playing squads at the time, but you can definitely do this in solos or even in Team Rumble if you can manage to find a vehicle. I was just having a hard time finding one. Alright, so that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. And let me know if you guys found this helpful. I'm planning to make videos for how to complete challenges each week. And so if you found this video helpful, please leave a comment below. And also tell me what other kind of videos you'd like to see. And lastly, please help me grow my channel by liking this video and subscribing. And I'll see you guys in the next one.